All right, good day. I just want to make a review, a recap on what I looked at the beginning of the week. So I did some analysis on DXY, the dollar index. Yeah, it was the weekly outlook on the dollar index itself. So what we saw before this week began, I did the setup on Saturday. Actually, I was looking for a context. Yeah, since we were bullish on the DXY, so the reason why I did the setup, I did an analysis weekly forecast on DXY, was to look for areas where we are likely to continue buying from. So it was the context area. So this is the weekly time frame where actually I managed to find the context area, and it was the weekly bullish fair value gap. As you could see, this was our context area we saw on the DXY. So the narrative was how would we be able to continue buying from? Yes. So the narrative is all about finding the context area, how we likely to deliver towards the draw on liquidity, which was a weekly swing high. So this candle wasn't here. Yeah, this is the current weekly candle is still live because today is Friday. It will soon close. Yeah, this respect candle wasn't here for this week. So we only had this respect candle. Yeah, before this week began. So I was hoping to see price continuing towards tapping towards this weekly bullish fair value gap before it now starts buying. So this is what I'm still looking forward for the coming week. Yeah, so since this weekly bullish fair value gap was our context area, but we can still see this candle. It came into this fair value gap with high momentum, and definitely it almost disrespected this bullish fair value gap, tapping this order block. But since the weekly candle is still live, we haven't yet closed up the week, wrapped up the week. We can possibly reject off and respect this weekly bullish fair value gap. So this is my context area. So for swingers, like we said, swingers, we had to go to 4 hour. So this is what actually we have to do. From weekly time frame alignment, if you find a context on weekly, you have to go to H4 if you have to swing to look for confirmation for actually for buys. Since we're hoping to buy within this weekly fair value gap, we have to come to 4 hour to look for further confirmations to buy. So no further no confirmations yet, as you could see. Yeah, so on H4 we would love to get a market structure shift so that we can continue to buy. Or if not, there are other models which we can use. We can use change in state of delivery. If maybe we can the candle it can literally close above this candle which broke structure. It could be a change in state of delivery. We can still call it a confirmation for early buys. Or if maybe we get a bullish fair value gap somewhere here, if we happen to find to create a bullish fair value gap, even if we create it before the shift in market structure, we can still use this bullish fair value gap as a sharp turn to buy. So this is what I'm looking for the coming week. I'm looking to start buying off the dollar. Yeah, so this is actually, I'm just waiting for the confirmation. If I don't get any confirmation, which means price might also continue down just like that. If it gives us a bearish fair value gap, we're still likely to continue down. But as for now, if this weekly fair value gap respects, yes, then I would look for a sharp turn or a market structure shift to see that I start buying. So my buying will depend on the confirmation, but DXY next week is truly buying. So when we look at other pairs which are contrary to DXY, like GU, I had setups on GU. You could see GU, today you could see this was my context area. It was my 4-hour supply. As you can see, price reacted off. It gave me a bearish fair value gap. Came and tapped. It's still respecting the bearish fair value gap. So this is my setup I'm likely to take on GU. So I'm hoping to sell off GU. You can see it has a nice setup. I'm hoping to sell off GU and also EU. No confirmation yet. I'm also hoping to sell off EU, but I haven't seen any confirmation yet. So Euro GBP, I use it as an indicator if I'm to choose between GU and EU. I have to look at first currency relative strength. I have to use Euro GBP to gauge, to tell which pair actually I'm likely to sell. But according to what I see on Euro GBP is on the bullish trend, and you can see we're still having a bullish order flow. So which means Euro is likely to continue to be stronger than the GDP. So basically, if I'm to sell, I'm gonna be selling the weakest pair, which is a pound. So I'll be selling GBP USD, not Euro USD, because GBP USD is weaker than Euro. Which means if we come to GBP USD, GBP USD is likely to drop nicely compared to Euro USD. Euro USD is kind of slow in a sell compared to GBP USD. So these are the setups I'll be taking trades on GU, and also I have some trades running on Euro GBP. Yes, so that I took some trades on this demand. I'm targeting this swing high. So this is what I had for today. It's almost the end of the week. We're gonna look at how next week is likely to play. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you.